In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to make a sleek braid. The extension we'll be using on this braiding tutorial is the bone straight braiding hair extension. So with the bone straight extension, it's very beautiful, very silky, very neat if you want a very neat braid, but then you need to know the tricks to be able to use it perfectly well. Seriously, if not, if you're just a regular braider, you might not be able to use the braiding extension. So I'm going to be giving you guys tips on how you can actually use the bone straight braiding hair extension to make a very neat and silky braid. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you want to see more hair tutorial like this, do free to hit on the subscribe button. Thank you. The first most important thing about this bone straight braiding hair extension is how you grip the braid from the root. So pay attention to how I'm going to be gripping this braid from the root. What you need to know is to make sure that from the root, the hair is when you are gripping, you make sure it's firm from the root. If it's not firm from the root, seriously, it's going to be unraveled from the root because the extension you could see that the extension is very shiny. It draws. So if you don't hold it very well from the root, seriously, you're not going to be able to braid with this bone straight hair extension. You won't be able to do that because it will just be pulling from the bottom, which a lot of people have complained about it. That's more reason why I'm actually doing this tutorial, just to educate my fellow braiders or those who wants to do DIY on how to actually use the extension. I've seen people complaining, oh, you cannot actually braid with it. You can braid with it, but then you just have to know the techniques on how to braid with it. So on the next braid I'm going to pick up, I'm going to be very intentional and then give you guys more detailed information on what you need to do when using the bone straight braiding hair extension. So the braiding hair extension that we're going to be using on this tutorial is the pre-stretch bone straight braiding hair. That is it, and it's 30 inches. The one I'm actually using is the ombre one that has a blonde at the bottom and then a colorful at the top, and it came out really beautiful. If you know how to use this extension very well, seriously, you will love your braid even if you don't know how to braid. So let's pay attention to this very one that I'm going to braid from the root now. So you can see the way I'm gripping it. If you don't know how to braid, just have an idea that you have to rest the extension on top of the client hair, tear in 3, and then you start gripping from the root, for those who don't know how to braid. So one thing is that when you are braiding it from the root, you make sure that your finger, if you look at my index finger, you could see that it's always pressing the extension on the ground before I switch it. If I'm on the right one, my index is pressing on the left, and if I'm on the left, it's pressing on the right, if that makes sense. And you could see that I actually braid it a little bit longer. You could see about 5 to 6 before I changed my hand to start braiding it downward. That is just to give you idea that if that index finger is not in between pressing the extension down while I'm even braiding down, seriously, this hair is going to be pulling up from the roots. And the client I'm actually making her hair right now, she has made this hair with me. Maybe this is the 3rd time. Whenever I make the hair, she keep getting a lot of compliments. She'll keep coming back to me to say, oh, that's the one hair that I make, and I get compliment for every other person. When I walk on the street, people keep stopping me to ask me where did I braid my hair or what extension did I use. The extension is very nice. So if you would like to order the extension, I have it in stock. If you are interested in ordering it, all you need to do is to send me a DM on my Instagram handle and I can ship to you. Depends on what you want. But this braiding hair came out really beautiful. So I'm going to be talking about the end of the braid. If you're braiding with this hair and you happen to buy the one that is not pre-stretched, this is the pre-stretched one. The one that is not pre-stretched, it will start unraveling from the tip to the top. So because this one is pre-stretched, it's easier to work with. It doesn't unravel like the pre-stretched one, because that one has a block end and it's more difficult to work with. Then before you use it, you have to stretch it, which I'll be uploading that video next week Thursday at 2:15 p.m. So one other tips you need to get used to is to trim as you braid. When you braid one, you trim that one. If you're trimming in a bulk, you won't get a very neat hair because you won't have time to trim them one after the other. But immediately you braid it and then you trim it, it gives you a more secure braid and more beautiful. So that's the tips, right? All right then. So the next thing we're going to be doing is dipping the hair inside hot water. So with you dipping your braid inside a hot water, it just gives you that more of a silky braid and a neater braid as well. So I don't know if anyone actually braid without dipping their braid inside a hot water. I don't know if you know of anyone. Please drop a comment in the comment section. So with that, when you dip your braids on a hot water in a hot water, it just gives you that silkiness, that beautiful braid. You see the strand of the braid, how beautiful it looks. So that is the reason why you have to always dip your braids inside hot water. And with this bone straight extension, it comes out even more beautiful when you dip it inside hot water. So guys, if you've watched to this extent and you think you like this video, please don't hesitate to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to drop comments. You know how much I love to read comments on this platform. Please drop a comment in the comment section, and if you're not following this channel already, please hit on the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my new upload. I do upload new videos every Thursday at 2:15 p.m. so if you don't want to miss any of my video, please do me a favor by hitting on the subscribe button and press on the notification bell for you to be notified whenever I upload new videos, new braiding tutorials like this. Thank you so much for doing that. Yes, and you can see how beautiful this braid look. It came out super beautiful. So this is the easiest way you can use the bone straight braiding hair extension to achieve a silky braid, like a very clean braid. This my client loved this braid so much. She can carry it for 6 months. I'm telling you, I'm not joking, and it will still look the way it is now by the time she's losing it. This came out really beautiful. So guys, this is the easiest way you can use your bone straight extension to achieve a very silky braid. Thank you so much guys for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you guys next week Thursday at 2:15 p.m. Have a lovely day. Bye.